Well, hello, friends. Fujosevich here. Welcome back to some Hearthstone. As we have just told our opponent here that we are in charge, and they just went ahead and told us that they are in fact a quest warrior, which is kind of cool. Oh my goodness, do we want to be just ridiculous and go Renounce Darkness? Oh, it doesn't even work. Just replace in the Warlock cards with another class. It doesn't work. I wish we could have gone. If it was like the Warrior one, we would have done it. Do we want a huge minion to slam down? We'll just take something a little more mid-rangey and expect this Warlock to not have any answers for at least one more turn of AoE. This is going to give us a bunch of 1/1s, which, while not good, is at least something. So we're going to do that actually probably right now. Oh, certainly right now. It's a spell, which is nice. And then it allows us to Edwin like crazy. The spell helps us reduce our Arcane Giants and increase our Yogg. Let's be clear, this deck is not the most competitive Miracle Rogue out there. I should put that I should have said that right away, to be honest with you. If you got this far and you're hearing this now, I'm sorry. Oh boy, here we go. Oh, that really hurts. Okay. Now we're going to have to get creative. Oh, never mind. Never you mind. Hey, we can do the discard thing too. Oh my goodness, we can actually... Maybe we can make this work. Oh my, we can maybe make this work. How do we do this? How do we do this? We can go Imp, Imp. You are out of demons. At least there are always imps. Yeah, worthless imp. 1/1. Perfect. This is 4 damage. 4, 5, 6, 7. That's not good enough. Do we just play it all out? 2, 3, 4. I feel like let's go with the big here. And we'll trade down to 3s. So if our opponent wants to Hellfire right now, I think we'll be okay. We'll be hashtag okay. Not great for sure. But we'll be... discard a card. Please don't be awesome. There we go. That's a good one. This is terrifying. Our opponent here is just really doing work. If we discard the SI7, we're going to lose. Edwin is not the one that we wanted to discard. What's that about Tybo? I wonder if we can even win at this point. This might be amazing. This Quest Warlock has just run into us. I mean, I thought we had a really good start having both of our Swashbucklers. Look at that. We need a small card right now. Oh, no. Well, here we get some Cruel Dinomancy. Oh, it's a Death Rattle? Okay, so next turn we'll punch through, and then we're hoping we get a small spell to activate the Vile Spine. Because if we don't get it sooner than later, we are in big trouble. That's for sure. Yep, FaceTime. Oh boy. Oh, that is not excellent. That would be the opposite of excellent right now. Okay, let's go. Well, you know what? At the very least, we are clearing our opponent's board. So we're finally now in a position where we said, hey, we finally have the board. The issue is we don't have a lot of burn to be able to get rid of this Warlock right now. I'm assuming this gets taken out. Yeah, that's unfortunate for us. Again, we want a low-costing card. That is low-costing. We're going to have to waste the prep now. Because we can't afford to risk it. Like, we have to waste the prep and get the execute in. Or assassinate, or however it works. Okay, our opponent... things aren't that extraordinary. Like, it was a cool play, but I appreciate it. I appreciate it if our opponent thinks it's that good of a play, but honestly, we should be a little bit more humble and modest when it comes to these things, because opponent has 5 cards, we have 5 cards, you know. That's a Siphon Soul on a 3/4. Discard, don't discard something. Oh, no. That's awful for us, just so we're clear. Top decking Backstab, please. Now find a Backstab, please. That's not a Backstab. Oh, if we had one more mana, this would be the card. Oh, this would totally be the card if we had one more mana. I think it might have to be anyways. Oh, we could take... the Pterodax. Maybe get a little value? Or do we do Drain Life to try and activate this? Yeah, no, this is 3 and a 3. That doesn't work. Minions cost 2 less. So this costs then 3. Summoning Portal isn't going to do anything for us. Drain Life is a little bit more interactive. Ravenous Pterodax might be the winning card, though. Yeah, we'll take this one. Unfortunately, we got to do it this way. Oh, our opponent has had this card the entire game, just so we're clear. They didn't mulligan it, and they've held it the entire time. It could be Jiraxis. Jiraxis wouldn't necessarily win the game right now, but it would be very, very close. And it wouldn't just because, like, if they were to Jiraxis, you know, they deal 1 health to themselves. Oh, it might be. I feel like there is a Jiraxis incoming. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Clutch Mother is huge right now. Discard 6 cards. It's costing 5 mana at least, so there's that. Okay. Okay. How do we do this? Can we get a questing adventurer out first? No, we cannot. This is 5 plus 3 is 8 plus 2 is big ol' 10. Do we need both? No. Can we do it with Evis? I am gonna say yes. Give me a quest. We can do this. We can do this. We can go phase. Maybe we can win next turn. Maybe we can burst our opponent down. So if they spend their time getting their Nether Portal, Nether Disrupt, what is it? Nether Disruptor? Lakari Sacrifice, sure. A Nether Portal. It's Nether Portal. I was right. Oh, that's terrifying. Can we do this? Is there even... Is this even possible? Yes. I mean, we're playing out our entire hand and going face here, right? Deal 2. This goes to 5/5. Yeah, I mean, this is basically the only... Hold on. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This goes face, and then that goes... I think that's the winning play. And we leave up both of these. I think that's the winning play. This is the winning play in my books. So we've got a couple 8/8s for next turn, at least. If we don't get to hit a Mimic Pod or Fan of Knives. We could still top deck a Yogg. And our opponent's going to have removal, otherwise someone wins or loses. That's also a good... Oh no, and it's going to be Clutch Mother right now. Oh, Siphon Soul, interesting. Now we need a Yogg right now. Okay, that's... Okay, slowly chipping. Why didn't our opponent just play this last turn? Isn't this the Clutch Mother right now? Like, that's a huge 6/6. Why not just play that and win the game? Oh, that is brutal. Oh. I mean, I still think that was the winning play, to be honest. So if we don't get a... Come on, Yogg. 10 spell Yogg right now. We didn't die, so there's that. Okay. Oh, no. Stay alive, Yogg.
Here we go.
I don't think we can win now. That was a sad Yogg. Oh, that was such a sad Yogg. Soulfire time. Why didn't our opponent do that in the other order? Like, technically, we could have had a chance to win here. Like, our opponent missed lethal, but maybe they just feel like they had it anyways. But, I mean, technically, there could have been ways for us to find a couple damage. That was really awesome seeing a Quest Warlock. I really like that, even though we lost. And those big taunts, you know, those big taunts really were hard for us to deal with. We weren't able to get our activations off cleanly. That was actually a really, really fun game, despite the loss. It was cool to see that deck actually was out on the ladder and, you know, trying to do things. I dig it. I like it a lot. On to the next one. Okay, friends, so we are here up against some sort of priest. We don't know. I'm assuming maybe some sort of control, maybe some sort of Kazaka, seeing an early acidic swamp ooze coming out against our turn 2 hero power. We were also able to hallucinate up a shifting shade, which is kind of cool. We had some lower cost mana minion, lower minion costed spells, but I opted for the shifting shade simply because I wanted the 4 attack minion to deal with priest. Oh, that's also very fun. And that was actually a fantastic top deck to be able to deal with a 3-2. Able to develop, you know, a 1-1, which really does nothing. But it's still nice to have. And then we have, you know, maybe an SI7 activator, but probably not. And, oh, play something else. Play something else. Oh, that's too bad. That's too bad. Do we want to do something crazy right now is the question. You know what? Do we want to or no? Yeah, I kind of want to. So we're going to be the ones who... Maybe this is like a ridiculous play, but I just feel like denying our opponent resources right now. Wow, that's going to be awesome. Not that we have a lot of high-costed spells, but just to have that sort of extra value could be absolutely fantastic for us. And because we're going to have a whole bunch of 4 attack... Oh, guessed right. That's unfortunate. I should say guessed correctly. Coinage of the Shadow Word Pains. That's a bit of a pain. No? Okay. We could... I mean, we could prep that out, but I think that's weak. We'll just attack here and wait. So I think the game plan is to go a big turn 6 with the Auctioneer to force our opponent's hand. Uh-oh. The heck is this? Oh, wow. Our opponent is loving our cards right now. Ooh, hello. I'm kind of loving our opponent's cards right now as well. We have lots of Auctioneer things to do later, so I think I want to do it this way. I'm going to get rid of the one at 3 health just to fully optimize the damage, even though I know the Curious Glimmer route has the higher health potential. Like, this could be healed to a 3-5. It's just right now it's going to be awkward because we have the Northshire. So if our opponent heals, we get the card draw. And if they just, you know, attack in, well then, you know, we kind of get a nice semi 2-for-1 because they've got a little bit of value already as well. Top decking Backstab would just be the absolute best thing for us right now, I think. That's not exactly a Backstab. I think we go for Auctioneer time so that on turn 8 we can slam down. Oh, Mimic Pod, hello. Mimic Pod is pretty juicy. And oh, the Backstab after all. Now this is a miracle.
Hey, lights out.
This goes 8 to 9. Vile Spine is pretty juicy. Do we want board clears? No, we want 4 attack minions. We'll leave it at that. We'll just leave it at that. That was a nice little miracle there. That was a solid miracle. Is it going to be Dragonfire Potion to clear or something? Oh, no. It's going to be nothing. Oh, wow. That's a Vile Spine if I've ever seen one. I want to put a Arcane Giant out this turn. I think we just want to apply a little bit of pressure right now to our friend. So I want to do this. Or do we just build a huge Edwin? Or do we just go this? I think we're going to go with the Medivh. And the Backstab. Because we don't have a lot of high-costed spells anyways. So I don't even care. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, what do I get? A 0? Do I get a Wisp? Or do I get an Evis? You know what I mean? There we go. Wisp it up. So now, I mean, our opponent has to Shadow Word Death. Just because, you know... Free from Amber, I guess. But honestly, we're going to be able to kill this no matter what it is. Oh, that's kind of scary if that pulls a... Ooh, that's so big. That's a really big minion from our opponent. Okay, let's go Swashbuckler. Oh my. How close to lethal do we have? My goodness, how much damage do we have right now? This is 8, 12, 13, 20. Only 20 damage? Not enough. We'll go here. Then we'll go... I kind of want to play an Edwin now. Oh boy. Yogg it is. I always win. Let's hope, buddy. Let's hope. That was a really interesting free from Amber from our opponent, but we had a lot of damage there on board, but we still got a lot of damage into face, and then we were able to clear our opponent's board. I think that's the way I like to play the game a little bit more anyways, so if our opponent doesn't go Shadow Word Death soon, I mean, is this going to be a Lyra Miracle? Oh, Shadow Word, or Potion of Madness? That's cool. Potion of Madness, but I mean, without a Lyra, I don't see this being enough for our opponent, unless they had... Oh! Dragonfire now? Pine Size. Oh, interesting. That clears a lot of the board. No, that's okay. That clears a lot of the board for our opponent. There's no doubt about that. We'll just do this. Punch face this way. I guess we can just kind of go here, right? Because now this is so many minions that are higher than 5 attack that Priest is not going to really be able to deal with it unless they have their own Yogg, right? Like if our opponent has a Yogg, sure, then we got a game. Otherwise, it's game over. Is this game over? 14 plus 7 is 21. Yeah, this is lethal. I wonder if we had lethal before and I missed it. You don't always win Medivh, but this was a really cool. We had a really cool miracle. And we were able to get that Medivh. We were able to do some really, really fun stuff with this deck. With this deck in this game. And you know what? Seeing that Warlock earlier, I don't mind showing those losses. That was a really cool, unique deck. Kudos to that guy for playing that guy or girl for playing that deck. And then this one, you know what? We just hit our miracle really, really hard, really early. And then the priest couldn't keep up, which sometimes happens. It sometimes happens to everyone, to be honest with you. When you get hit with tempo the way that we were able to play against our opponent here. That is going to be it for this video, everyone. I hope you're enjoying these Miracle Rogues. I haven't done Rogue in a while, but I've had a whole ton of fun playing it. We will continue to mix it up with a whole bunch of different decks, so keep your stick on the ice. I'll see you next time.